It's all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
Hello, hello.
1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Hello. All good.
Very good.
Yes,
Very
good
good.
afternoon.
Minden
is
jó.
you? Minden jó. Ce faci? No, sorry. Ako samash.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Let's see. Where do we begin? Let me set up my trading station. Oh my god, gold is just won't stop dropping, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. How nice was this morning analysis?
Very, very, very nice.
Very good. You double your money with the FX.
Yeah, we do every day.
Well done.
Alpha FX tripled my money.
Triple your money with the Alpha FX. Inshallah.
Yes, just this morning. Wow. Thank you very much for that, Tamat.
You're very welcome. We win together, we lose together. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit.
Hell yeah, all the way. Enjoy the ride.
Indeed. So, okay. We have 320 people watching on YouTube. Maybe let's try to bump up the number of likes to 200, and then we might see some good analysis. As always, we start the analysis with the big picture, macroeconomics, fundamentals, and then we work our way down to technicals, translating, the macroeconomic strategy into a viable trading strategy, entries, technicals. You can start with the technicals, there's nothing wrong with it, but honestly guys, how many of you who joined the Alpha FX see the power of fundamentals combined with, technicals combined with fundamentals? Is it better, worse?
Yeah, of course.
Way
Much
better.
better.
Maybe.
Good understanding of the market before you start every day.
Yeah, when you start cooking
It's
a dinner,
excellent.
you need to look at the recipe, you need to understand the ingredients, and then you combine them together. So, unfortunately, today we made most of the money this morning, right? Because we had that nice... How much was that drop? That was a 170 pip drop this morning, which we catched earlier. We've done the morning briefing, the analysis. I identified the... Obviously, yesterday we had a nice drop. That was... How many? That was over 200 pips, 250, 230. And then, we entered into the sell based on the wedge. We had the wedge break. Obviously, we started with the macroeconomics. Everything was pointing into a sell direction. And this morning, when we had the breakout from the wedge, and even this resistance level, I sent out another analysis and I explained to you guys that why am I entering into another sell within this area. The retracement after the impulse move was spot on, entered into another sell, which resulted in another 150 pip drop. That was nice. US 30, again, we've been in the sell since yesterday. Sent out another analysis this morning, explained the drop here. Look at that. Before the retest, I draw this retest right here, retested the daily pivot, and boom, dropped again. How many of you entered into this sell?
Yeah, I did, man.
I did.
Spot on.
Spot on, like to the pip.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, very good. Okay, so
Triple your money nowadays.
quadruple your money. It's fantastic. It's definitely, it's downtober for the markets and it's uptober for the alphas. But I explained the second entry and the third entry on US stocks. Obviously, we started with the macroeconomics as always. Everything is pointing into downward direction because, the market is still bearish. The Fed is still hawkish, meaning that they're going to keep raising interest rate. And today, another news just came out. How many of you read the FOMC meeting minutes last week? None of you? That was a hidden sentence which points into the direction or explains that the Fed actually admitted that the US economy is overheating more than what they anticipated. I can't remember which part was that, but I recommend all of you to read the FOMC meeting minutes because, many people ignore it, but this is why we have the market is dropping further and further because of the macroeconomics. The US economy is still overheating. So the problem today that we made most of the cheddar this morning with the morning briefing. Those of you who are members catch the drops on US 30 on gold, so that was nice. But what happens with those who are not members and didn't catch the drop? Or what happens who are members but didn't catch the drop? Well, we have to start the analysis again because there's so many things changed this morning. Market is moving, news are moving. So we start the analysis with macroeconomics, fundamentals. We always start with a big picture. The best way to start is the calendar, the economic calendar. Doesn't matter what you use. You can use Bloomberg, you can use anything you want. It's the same. Looking in the afternoon, I'm asking the team what data we have today that's worth trading. Is anything exciting?
Only news on
The
Canadian.
Canadian CPI.
Only Canadian.
Yeah, do I trade Canadian dollar?
No.
No.
Boring day.
No, that sucks then. Those who trade Canadian because I don't trade. But we might look into. There's only 20 minutes in, and I don't really trade Canadian dollar. Going back to the US market, we have building permits, which I think is going to be a promising opportunity to sell. But the problem with, if you look at the markets, everything is already in a sell. Now, if the data, for some reason, is good enough for the bulls, they can push up the market because, you know, we are just before the New York session. But to be honest, for me, there's not much opportunity on the charts right now because we made most of the profit today, over 400 pips on gold and US 30. And, you know, these moves are massive and we can expect some reversal. We can expect some pullback, some retracement. So it's too low to sell, too bearish to buy for me. But there's not many news, only the building permits, but I haven't made any analysis. Later in the evening, we're going to have Neil Kashkari himself speaking. Who knows who's Neil Kashkari? No one knows who's Neil Kashkari? The guy who literally...
Obviously, he's a member of FOMC.
yeah, he's a member of FOMC. This guy hammered gold last month so freaking bad. They took like a week to recover for all the gold bulls. But again, this is the qualitative news, and later in the evening. So allow me just log into my Bloomberg. Let's see. Get the B unit. Okay, so what are you guys expecting today on gold? Drop or bump?
Maybe some retracement to 1638 maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I think he will go all the way down to
I'm
1624.
expecting up to about 1639 and then back down below 1620, because that would fill in a nice fair value gap and drop and continue the trend.
Yeah, I would go with that one, but again, what's the other news? What's kind of other catalysts which could or may not move the market?
Mr. Kashkari speaking.
Kashkari, yeah, it's the only one.
No, before
Oh,
that. Before that.
oh, before that?
Yeah, housing permits.
Nothing else?
Good evening, Alphonse.
Hi. So what's the other thing that's happening in the US right now?
Earnings report.
How did you know? You're good, man. Well done.
Thomas?
So earnings...
Thomas, just a quick one.
Yep.
Sorry, quick one.
Thomas.
Important. Putin just announced declared war on the 4 Ukrainian territories that he recently combined or got it under him. So maybe that might have some impact on gold.
Right, Thomas?
Yeah, it could have an effect on gold, absolutely, the war. Yes, who's next? Dr. Romesh?
What do you think? We have the morning star pattern in the 30 minutes. What do you think?
What do I think what?
We have 30 minutes morning star pattern in the gold.
I'm not sure if I understood the question.
He asked at 30 on the 30-minute time frame. There's a morning star pattern. He wants to know your opinion on that.
Ah, morning star. I was like, what's happening with morning, because morning is past already. What do you think? What's going to happen with gold if there's a morning star?
Well, if I can just add in a
Go
point.
a little bit up.
We are right at the weekly, monthly low, and also the daily low.
Yeah.
And we've got this morning star, a nice weird recovery. Technically, it appears we might have some retracement.
Yeah, absolutely. And what happened before the morning star that you mentioned? This nice 2 candles right here. What's this?
Impulse down.
What happened before? If you look at the morning when we analyzed, we had an impulse move. And what followed by an impulse move?
Retracement.
Exactly.
Balance.
Retracement.
That's why I'm expecting
Okay.
1639-ish.
So it's the same scenario, guys, like we had this morning. We had a nice impulse move, and now it looks like it's retracing. So that's why I sent out the message to lock some profits or close down your positions. So we do the same exercise. Where is the highest potential to retrace to?
To the 61 of the FIBO that is lining with other levels.
Yeah, it could be the consolidation here and continue down, because if you go down to lower time frame, look at this beautiful bearish market structure.
1640.
Look at this. Oh, it's not the nicest drawing, but you get the idea. We have highs, lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs or lower lows followed by lower highs, right? So just need to play the game. Simple market structure. This is the easiest market you guys have. But again, we made the most of the money, so it's up to you guys whether you're going to ride a trend to the retracement and enter into a scalp buy. I would play stop loss, just below the candles, and make the money, take the money. Or if you're conservative trader and if you want to ride the trend, then you just have to wait until price retraces to this level, but it has the potential to come back to this level. So it's a bit more, we don't know whether it's going to be this level or this level to sell, but you have multiple options. So it's up to you. It depends on your risk appetite, your preference. It's all correct. And I do agree that it's time for retracement because we had some nice bearish impulse move to the downside.
Yeah, I went into a small buy.
Me too, I took profits on all my positions and bought a little buy in.
Yeah.
By the way, I 4 times my money in my small account this morning. Thank you.
Insane. Again, it's absolutely correct, guys. But why do you think I won't enter into a buy?
Because it's on a
against the trend.
Retracement.
Mr. Kashari.
No, that's gonna be late in the evening. For me, it's just too bearish to buy and too low to sell. Simple as that. So now all the move happened this morning. Just going to enjoy, lock in most of the profits. Just going to look for, opportunities. But for me, I'm fine. I've done already for the morning.
I'm holding from 47 and 55 and 57. Should I close or hold?
I did most. I logged in about 90% of the profits. And still, if you look at my P&L, like those of you who follow me know exactly that you know, since last week I'm just constantly selling gold. Even with the 0.3 lot size, the profit is 1,400 pounds, which is insane. You don't need big lots to make money, but personally I found that when I start entering lower and lower, and you know, when I logged in some profits, that's when I start losing money.
Yeah, we
So
had a
it's the
great
truth.
morning. I'm not going to be forcing anything.
Yeah, that's when you start giving back to the markets, which is not a good thing.
Yeah. So gold for me, it's too low to sell, too bearish to buy. But again, as mentioned before, I do see the opportunity, or the possibility to be correct, that it's going to retrace. So you have two options. You're either going to try the buys and scalp it. No. That's... which would look like, you know, something like this. But for me, it's too risky, because price keep getting lower and lower. So no, absolutely no for me. And look at that, it's coming back down. It's too bearish to sell, too bearish to buy. So gold is now, for me, it's out of the question. I'm just enjoying the profits. What else can we trade? US 30 in it. The US 30 looks like it stopped at yesterday's opening price. We had this nice, beautiful head and shoulder pattern. Obviously, the technicals are always secondary, so we always start the analysis with, you know, the macroeconomics, the fundamentals. So the question is, what is the general market sentiment on US stocks now?
Bearish.
Why? Give me two reasons.
The interest rate. So people, it's better to hold the US dollar than
Strong dollar.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I can't give you more reasons than that. That's as far as I know.
Interest rate is still rising. We know that the Fed is going to increase interest rate. The Bank of England, we discussed this morning that now back to the... Actually, today was the inflation data from the UK, right? What was the inflation data in the UK? Come on, guys, it was only this morning. Better than expected? Is it better than expected?
Yeah, but
A higher inflation?
Higher than expected.
Yeah, it's higher than expected. It's not better than expected. It's higher than expected. Is higher inflation good?
Yeah.
Better? No, it's bad. Come on, your money worth less.
Bad.
It's
In
bad.
Europe, the worst.
Yeah,
Higher
it's
than- yeah.
the data itself, because it's the problem of this economic calendar I'm looking at right now. It's highlighting as green, but it's actually worst. So what does it mean for the central bank? Remember that we talked about this morning. I clearly started with this, that Bank of England last week was in a shizzle because of the screw up of Liz Truss and Kwasi Kwartenghi. But over the weekend, Jeremy Hunt has been appointed as the new Chancellor of Exchequer, and he scraped the Bank of England last week looked like they won't be able to raise interest rate. And now it turned back again to, you know, hawkish, because we had the high inflation data and we have a new kid on the block, Jeremy Hunt, Chancellor of Exchequer. So everyone was focusing on the UK, and now we got the answer. There's nothing changed. UK was out of the line, but now they stood back, and they're going to follow the interest rate increase because inflation was worse than expected, higher than expected. So that was the UK. I don't know what I wanted to say with that. But, oh yeah, so in the macroeconomics, monetary-wise, nothing changed. Fed, all central banks are hawkish. The earnings season, which could bring us some surprises. So let's have a look. Who is going to be the biggest company today to report the earnings, and whether it's going to be pre-market or after-market? Most of the financials reported yesterday, and they were quite disappointing as well. today we don't have that many. Steel Dynamics, it's a big one. PPG Industries. IBM, but that's going to be aftermarket. So yesterday, the financials have reported the earnings. Were they better or worse?
They were better.
And what happened on the earnings call? Because there is a phone call after every earnings report. What did the company say? The financials. Did they paint a happy future? Did they say everything is fine? You know, we just need to hold our hands and we make a rainbow together? No.
Opposite.
Everything they said was quite doomy. They're looking for they're waiting for the recession. They said it's going to be really bad, and that's why U.S. stocks started to plummet again today. That's why we catched the nice drop this morning. So on U.S. stocks, I would wait for New York Stock Exchange open, because we might have the same kind of market structure that we had on gold yesterday. On gold we had, you know, started acting bearish, lower highs and lower lows, and boom, sudden drop, impulse move. Now if I move to US 30, we already saw the trend break. The trend line broke. Then the market structure broke, and there was we were already in a sell, but I sent out the analysis and I told you that if these two things happen, along with a few other things, then you have 3 or 4 confirmations to enter into sell at the retest, and boom, it retested not just the Fibonacci, but also, look at that, 78.60, boom, reversal. Retested the trend line, retested the Fibonacci, gave us a nice head and shoulder pattern, which these are secondary things, but the macroeconomics pointed into the direction that it's going to be a sell, boom. Good earnings, but very, very gloomy outlook painted on the earnings call. So what could happen next is we already had the structure break, the trend line break, we already saw lower highs and lower lows. We already started to see the nice W patterns, which you're looking for downtrend. So what could be the next step?
Retracement and dump.
Very good. Where could it retrace through? There's 2 opportunities, 2 possibilities, 2 scenarios. I want to hear from you guys.
Maybe to the pivot point. And
Yeah, that's one. And then down.
Or the... Yeah.
So on to the pivot
Maybe
and then down.
To the pre-market high or yesterday close.
Or it's going to completely melt at the market open, because remember that yesterday we had some of the financials. I think Goldman Sachs was pre-market, but the other big investment banks were after market, but don't quote me on that. And that's when we had the news coming out that they expect a very, very bad short-term outlook in the US economy, and that painted a picture for, you know, a sell-off today. So what's the next thing we need to look into to get an idea about the market open?
Check the volume against the trend.
Yeah, we can do that. And the futures market.
The yields.
How does the futures market look like to you?
Like shit.
It's quite red, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The futures market is open 24/7. The New York Stock Exchange is only open between 9:30 and 4 o'clock, or 4:30 or something. The futures market is moving. stock market isn't moving. And it's already pointing to the downward direction. So, again, it's going to be an easy sell. We just need to wait for the opportunities. We already came up with 2 possible scenarios. And those of you who are feeling very, very adventurous, you can start selling now, but you have to risk the possibility of a pullback. So US 30 is again now out of the question for me to start selling, because I don't know. I'm waiting for better opportunities. What do you think?
Yeah, there is a rejection on the pivot, so that might be a potential pullback that will help us to maybe at 30,510 or something.
Yeah.
Less risk to enter at retracement.
I think US 30 would have the highest potential if we're looking for a retest of the pivot at that price level. So let's set an alert when price starts to pull back. Maybe we're going to see the same kind of shizzle like yesterday. The price started to go up, but then it melted. So that was a dirty open of the New York Stock Exchange. But today, when the pending orders executed from yesterday, submitted aftermarket or whatever, they could push the market a little bit higher to retest the pivot and then boom, melt down. So this is a waiting game for me as well. Also going to set an alert if it tests the previous close and yesterday's low. It could just immediately melt. Wednesdays are not easy, but the market is bleeding worse more and more.
It's ladies' night.
Oh, it's going to melt. But I'm already in a sell since yesterday, so not gonna do anything. Who's in a sell with me?
I'm not. I'm out too early as always.
I have been stopped out last night.
Okay, then we just need to wait for a new opportunity. I would wait for the New York Stock Exchange open. Damn it, it looks like it's going to just melt.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's quickly have a look. Even gold, yeah. I would not attempt to buy now. There's no freaking way. No freaking way.
But Thomas, about the take profit, I'm seeing order block in the 4R in the gold. Are we going to buy on that position or on that location?
Would you honestly put your hands on your heart? Would you attempt to buy this? Is it like a scalp, or what's your plan? Would you buy this?
I don't know, but of course not if I'm going to look at the 4R chart. But what I'm thinking is that there's
it's even worse. Look at this. Would you attempt to buy this?
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I make it thicker. It looks like, it's
directly to 16.
It's all the buyers. It's like open your mouth wide. Gold is coming.
Become
open
my
wide.
liquidity.
Yeah, here comes my liquidity.
Oh my god.
No, guys, it's wait. We made money already this morning. Come on, don't be greedy. But for buys, absolutely out of the question.
I'm still holding the sell.
Wow, look at this nice bounce back.
Thank you.
67.
Yeah. Dancel, how much money you made this morning and yesterday? Dancel. Oh, who was speaking to me previously? Who was it?
Kanawati speaking.
No,
Yeah, it
previously.
was Denzel. It
was
was
Denzel. Then he went really quiet.
Radio silent.
Yeah. I mean, would you give back your money to the market? No.
I mean, I've learned that if you start your sentence with "I don't know," then you should probably just wait.
Absolutely. If you buy, I need minimum 3 confirmations. So it's gonna be an easy, nice, chatty afternoon.
Yes, indeed. You gave us too early profit. We feel now so relaxed and lazy.
Yeah, it's just counting the money on the couch, innit?
Yes.
Okay.
I was sleeping on the couch. That happened.
But I'm gonna start looking in profits on pretty much everything. No. It's just way too good week to leave everything on the table. And now gold is, you know, it's looking like it's coming back, but it's going down. Too risky. Way too risky.
That's probably because the US data has come out green.
Oh, sorry, we completely forgot. Okay. So what does it mean to you, Chintan?
Gold goes up because
the data is better.
You know, data's better. Yeah, that's what it appears.
Why? Why?
But
Okay.
what
What data are you looking at? The building permits?
Yes.
So if the building permits,
sorry, go ahead.
if the building permits, it's just a question. You said that because the data is green, it's better. Gold should go up, right?
Correct.
So can you translate to me what does it mean to you if the building permits is better than expected?
Sure. So if I understand the definition, first of all, for building permits, it means that it's probably a good gauge of future construction activity, which probably means that there's going to be more construction happening, which means there's more business, hence dollar becomes strong, and yields focus will go away, which means probably gold is something that wouldn't be very strong. So it should actually go down. You're right. Gold should go down. Shouldn't go up.
Chintan, if there's more building permits, if there's more business activity in the building sector, more workers get paid, more salaries distributed, redistributed, more money is spent in the economy, how does it going to affect the current inflation levels? It's going to add fuel to the fire.
Yes,
if the inflation is going to increase, what will be the next step of the Federal Reserve?
They will increase the interest rates.
And how is it going to affect gold?
Gold will go down, very down.
Yes. What's the other data we need to look at? If you talk about the building permits, we have something, the housing starts.
Housing starts, yeah.
That's the actual projects that started building, right?
Correct. It's basically the indicator of economic health, because building construction produces a wide-reaching ripple effect.
And what was the number? It's worse than expected.
The number 1.44 million.
Worse than expected.
Expected. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Well, that was very good. Thank you for saying that.
Exactly.
Guys, check the yields. I shared the chart. It's loading.
So today, I will be relying on you guys. Where did you share the chart?
It's loading. 1 second. On the yield chart.
Looks like we have the retracement, guys. Cheeky bugger.
Surely it's a fake one.
You know, we discussed the probability of, you know, price might going to come back. But, you know, for me, it's out of the question. I had a good morning. I'm going to risk it.
I get bit twice already. Well, not me.
For me, it'll
I'm
make sense that it
taking my-
retraces.
I'm taking my profits and buy.
1637 to 1639. I think it's going to bounce there and then go down. Just my opinion.
Always the same play. Gold wiping out sellers and buyers.
Ooh, good afternoon, Miss B.
Hi. Sophie,
Hey,
I'm here.
we miss you. Where have you been?
I've just been busy.
Oh man, we miss you. You know, I couldn't find anyone and any ladies anymore to talk with. Namita is away. You are away. Christine is
How about
away.
Michelle? Michelle's
I miss you
always
guys.
here.
Glad that you are back.
So what's new, guys?
You got backups, Sophie.
Happy to have you back, B.
Thank you. Good to be back. You guys are killing it. It's insane.
It's been a wonderful week. I mean, just if you look at the gold chart, you can see the positions since last week. It was at 1,900 pips, just one single asset on gold within 5 trading days, 7 trading days.
And I think it's my first time to see a 0.3 lot that's running at like 1,400.
Yeah, but that was like a 5 lot, and I took partials on the way, and it's just insane that even with this relatively small lots, the PNL is insane.
How many days did it take for that?
It's there on my MetaTrader. So I opened the trade on 13th October. That was a week ago. So not even a week, 6 days ago. 13th is last week, Thursday. That's 4 trading days ago. 5 with today.
Are you still gonna keep on holding it, or maybe
Probably
close it down?
that one. Yeah. I'm going to hold it, but on the last position, I'm going to lock in another 0.4 because that's over 1,000. So you want to keep the money as much as possible, and you know, since price have the potential to bounce back a little bit, that's the time when I don't close down all the positions and start locking in profits.
Yeah.
Make the money, take the money in it.
Yeah. Also, because there's a lot of members too, so you need to brief them about like taking partials.
It's individual preference. I always say that take partials at the previous lows or highs, or use the Fibonacci, use the pivots, whatever is your method, but you know, it's explained in the videos on the website. So I could talk about it every single day and still many people asking.
I want to know where Tony is today.
Probably hangover.
He will come. He will come soon, I think, when he will have his dose.
He's boozing up right now.
Wrapping up. Warming up for
Someone
you, B.
send him more drinks. What?
He's warming up for you, B.
Oh, let's not go there.
And it appears to be that Ivan Bosniak said that he was the best economist until he found me or something. He's a macroeconomist. That's good. Welcome, Bosniak. Zdravo, kolega. Where are you from, Ivan Bosniak? Sounds like from, you know, Bosnia or former Yugoslavia. But anyway, Yeah, gold is out of the question for you now to trade. Maybe if it retraces, I will consider. Let's quickly go back to Dirty 30, aka US 30. Now it's just melting. The market sentiment is still quite bearish. Croatia, Ivan Bošnjak, zdravo. Let's look at the equity futures. It's even worse than we looked at previously. Bull Million says, Buenos días, saludos desde Colombia. ¿Cómo estás, señor? Oh, wow, look at US 30. I guess Nasdaq is melting as well. You know, that's the problem, that it's only you guys. No, actually, we cashed the trade live yesterday, haven't we?
Yes, yes.
US 30 is about to melt, says by Aussie Trader. I do agree with that. It's insane.
Are you thinking of USD JPY, Thomas, today? Because it's the 11th day, there has been consecutive gains in USD JPY.
So you're expecting a reversal?
Yeah, because I was thinking it's related to yields, isn't it? So I don't know, but needed your thoughts. Because now yields is retracing on the 1 hour candle from R3 pivot.
I will look at it in a second. So, did you say USD Japanese yen, Shinton?
Yes, Thomas.
All right. Now, USD Japanese yen. Did you attend the morning briefing?
No, but I couldn't.
Did you watch the recording of the morning briefing?
I just got back from work.
Too bad.
Naughty.
As the second person today with Hoshinator, so you guys need some punishing. I need to speak with Bia and Sophie too. Anyway, so USD Japanese yen, it's a bit tricky because obviously we passed the intervention level, which we traded. So we started buying at the intervention level, despite many people were selling, and I was right. Price went up. But since that, these cheeky long wicks, the noise appeared on the chart, which is quite concerning. I think that the Bank of Japan is testing the market, and it's showing warning sign. It's just slapping and, you know, punching, giving some jabs to all the dollar bulls that it's enough now. Slow down, boys, because we're going to intervene again in the market, and this minuscule whiplash, which wipe out most of us positions, going to turn into this dirty widowmaker. So for me, USD Japanese yen is just too risky.
Yeah, that's why I was asking about it this morning, because I could see when it's going up, but it's all the spikes coming down that are the main problem, and they really are quite harsh.
They are. I mean, that's enough to wipe.
Earlier on, there was a number of spikes, and they were following each other. So actually, I had some sells in place, and with my take profit within where I thought the spike was, which worked. They made profit, but obviously you can only do that for so long. So I did it a couple of times, made some money, and then I've stayed out. But since then, it's been going up, and there's still been some spikes since then as well.
I have a feeling that in about 12 minutes we're going to have another spike at the next new hourly candle. But just a wide guess.
Yeah, it seems to happen at any time. Actually, it's like so they seem to follow each other, you know, over a period. This morning there was about four spikes.
So
in quite a short period of time.
I can't.
But you can't tell really.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
it's only supposition because it's not something you can really, you know. Although I did trade on it this morning, I'm not going to keep doing that because it's just, you know, that's just gambling.
Yeah. Maybe we should wait Raul to bring his balls, his crystal balls. Maybe he knows something. Or if anyone works for Bank of Japan or have some inside information, that would be good. Nice, easy life, guys. Nice and easy trades this morning and yesterday. And look at gold. It's looked like it's going to retrace, now bounce back down. It's dirty. Look at this. It's now giving this megaphone. I think Michael calls it megaphone. That you know, it's becoming. The whiplashes, the wicks are getting wider and wider. So Ivan Boschniak says it would be great to Bank of Japan to react, give us more buying opportunities. I would look at it as a retracement. It's true, but how deep is going to be the next intervention? Last time they burned $20 billion on that big ass wick I showed you, and now they just you know, if they intervene in the market, they just, you know, stinging the market. But we don't know whether the third one is going to be the same size, because on the chart they look like they are quite equal sizes, aren't they? Where is it? Here's the Japanese yen. It looks quite equal to me.
Yeah, they are quite equal, relatively.
So what's the guarantee that the third one is going to be the equal size?
There is none really.
Yeah, it's almost identical. So if we speculate on that, then I think the best probability is going to be, you know, another spike down here, or who knows? This is something I can't answer. So, gonna move back to my good old friend, gold. I'm just going to watch how are the traders going to struggle with this shit market today. Let's wait for New York Open.
Have a look at USD Swiss franc, please.
Nope.
No.
Quick question. Now, it's the problem is that, you know, I don't trade the USD Swiss franc, but
No,
I know that
it's
it's
the relation with gold.
yeah. I quickly realized that you wanted to show me because of your super correlation. So what do you see, Don Kanawati?
Well, I see a rejection and the red line up there. My screen is small, I cannot see the number.
Rejection at this level?
Up there. Yeah, on the big red line.
The big red line.
Yeah,
that looks like a big ass head and shoulder to me.
Mm-hmm. So if this goes down, then gold goes up.
And we are at the
a
previous
W
monthly high. Yeah, but it's at very high, so it's W. It's not kind of, well. If you look at it, I would say it's a head and shoulder because it's a reversal pattern. but W's usually, I only look at the downtrend, the down market. And if you look at the reversal pattern, then it's the perfect entry for a sell, in my opinion, because it lines up with multiple confirmations. It's a little bit higher than the pivot, which is not a strong confirmation. But this area right here, I think.
Exactly.
What do you think, guys? Shall we try to attempt to short USD Swiss franc?
My TP, my buy TP is exactly at the red line, and it's my trigger, my sell limit.
Yes, why not?
Today's analysis delivered to you by Don Kanavati. Where would you put your sell, Don? Your stop loss if you sell at the current price level?
Yeah, something like that. No.
Keep it tight.
For Swiss franc, you should keep it wide a little bit because it's tricky sometimes, but that's what I do with it.
Okay, let's put it at the 1.0066.
A little bit up, just a little bit. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So let's 1.007. All right, let me pull up my USD Swiss franc.
USD Swiss franc in 4 hour is triple top.
It did what?
Triple top.
Triple top.
Triple top. Triple top.
So the first one, the number 4 will be fake breakout, and then it will sell again.
So I'm gonna put the USD Swiss franc on my forced chart. So I'm gonna place. I don't have a calculator. Maybe I'm going to risk only 2 lots because I don't know USD Swiss franc. Stop loss we're going to be 1.007, and boom, there's the sell delivered to you by Don Kanavati. Where should I put my take profit, Mr. Don?
At the middle wick, at least.
The middle wick. So give me an exact price level.
W.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're correct, that's going to make me £1,000. It's a nice setup.
Hey guys.
Hey Phil.
How you doing?
Very good after this morning's profits.
Yeah. Done by breakfast.
Pretty much. Pretty much
Yeah,
we were
good.
done. And now just looking the market, but everything is either too low to sell, too bearish to buy, or vice versa. So because I made the profit this morning, just going to observe.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way I'm looking at it as well.
So Jason
How
Tabo
was,
just asked me. Yep, listening.
It's okay.
Listening. Ooh, some hot girl just joined our Discord server. Recently, all the hot girls are coming to the alpha community. I don't know why, but it's insane.
US 30 doesn't want to break lower than yesterday's low for some reason.
My wife knows exactly when to walk in.
She walk in.
Good thing your English isn't that good.
So in the doghouse tonight.
We'll be privileged to see the face of Mrs. Thomas. Or what do you guys say?
What would you like,
You're
my
gonna see
wife's?
Thomas. You're gonna see Thomas' face on the couch tonight by himself.
Yep. Could be. Live stream tomorrow from my couch. What was I? Okay, so now we're just going to observe the market. It's nothing is happening. Thanks God we do the morning briefing, so we were able to catch this 200 pip move. In it,
bruv.
Of course.
And 600 people watching. Welcome all the 600 people who are watching the stream. Welcome to the alpha community.
The likes.
There's only 260 likes. They're not big enough to pump up the likes to 400.
We might get another push up on both gold and US, and maybe get another sell.
Streamlabs. In the meantime, because we have loads of time, and I'm not looking to enter, I'm going to play around with my stream. I'm going to put the chat on the left hand side, see if I can do it.
Did you go out for lunch?
Yeah, we had some fajitas after the doctor.
Nice. I love Mexican food. I think it's my favorite.
Yeah, the only weird thing that it was in an Asian restaurant. So my wife said she knows a very good Asian restaurant, and I was like, okay, that's good. And the daily menu was fajitas with white rice. I was like, I never had Asian fajitas before, but it was tasty.
That's all that matters. That's good. I move into my new house on Friday.
Oh, really? Did you buy it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations, Philip.
Congratulations, yeah.
Managed to secure a mortgage before the rates went up too much.
Did you get a fixed rate mortgage?
Yeah, fixed it for 5 years.
Oh, but yeah, but in the UK you have to remortgage it every single time.
Yeah, once it comes to 5 years, you can basically just fix it again. But yeah, I managed to get it fixed at 4%, and I think at the moment it's up at about 6%. So yeah, I've definitely managed to time it quite well.
Why I can't do the chat?
Hi, all bitches.
Hey, Mr. Gammers.
Raoul.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Good.
How's Sweden, Raoul? Is it all right? It's getting
Good.
colder.
10, 12 degrees at the moment.
That's the same as here in Scotland.
Yeah. But I think we're on the same altitude.
Yeah, we just get more rain than probably you get snow and ice.
No, I'm in the south. That's not near the coast, so we don't have that much snow. A little bit Scottish weather.
Yeah, dreich. That's the word, dreich.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good descriptive word, that.
Yeah,
I really like that.
That's a great word.
I know.
I was watching the latest David Attenborough. It's highly depressing. If anybody wants to.
No, I've
really
seen some of it, but I just find it too depressing.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, like pretty much everything's done for.
Now, he just wants to put everyone in a state of depression before he pegs himself.
But I mean, fair enough. He's like pretty much the only one that's actually bringing awareness to the sad set of affairs that the world is in. But yeah, what a man.
And Philip, you'll not need a new mortgage rate in 5 years' time. You'll pay your mortgage off.
Hopefully, that'd be nice. Yeah.
With the Alpha FX, remember that.
Yeah, that's the plan then. Okay, but you heard it here first. 5 years, mortgage is going to be paid off.
5 years? Yes, that's miles too long. I mean, you should do it in a week, Conti.
Oh, a week.
But you keep tripling your money every day. It's going to go up really quickly.
That's true. Yeah, if I could do that, yeah.
How's your challenge going, Philip?
Failed it, but I'm redoing it.
How are you doing it?
Yeah, because I got close enough, so I'm just like, I've not paid for it again. It's just basically redoing it. So
good.
Start over, try again.
Yep. It's a learning process. Those challenges.
Yeah, I think I finished at like 6.5%. I was only like 1.5% away. I mean, it was, yeah.
Then the month was done.
Raoul,
yeah.
Can you help us, please?
No.
We are struggling to find a good end. Well, not struggling, but we cannot decide whether we should wait, or I should wait for a retracement on gold, or maybe enter now because it's already started falling. It's just
I shared something in the Discord, but I don't know if it reached that level in my channel.
Let me see.
Second entry I put.
Let's see.
In. But I see it's dropping again. I had a level about 38.
Yeah, that's what we marked on the chart as well. I marked 40, 41, so a little bit higher than you.
Yeah. But it's quite bearish, so maybe it doesn't reach that level, but no problem. Yeah. I cut the drop from this morning.
How nice. And why? Because you are an alpha.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It tested so nicely the S1, and it, support we cut resistance. It was so easy this morning. I should say. Sometimes the market make you it's as easy as possible.
Yeah,
agreed. But so easy that you don't see it anymore. You don't trust it. But this morning was an easy one. Like yesterday's gold and US 30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah. Take profit.
This morning was beautiful.
I put it first on 1620, but I think we have to go lower than 1614. So maybe something like 1609. It's my expectation to make a new lower low.
And isn't it
Yeah, I'm
also
thinking.
part of being a trader? You need to be patient.
I have no patience.
Yeah, we all know that.
We are all middle-aged men.
No,
We have
no.
absolutely no patience.
Now, I
We
have to say, I mark my levels and I don't enter till it come to that level, and I marked the, what is it, 1638, but if I don't reach that level, I don't jump in a second time. That easy is it.
Yeah.
Yay! I managed to put the chat box on my YouTube stream to the left.
Actually, it's nice. It's nice changing the things from time to time.
Yeah, I like to change up things in every part of my life, if you know what I mean.
Start with your trousers, undies.
I like to try new things.
Not quite sure what he's referring to.
For example, Asian fajitas today.
I think you have to try the Australian beer too.
Foster's.
How's
I
with
don't know,
Tony?
but the one that the guy was drinking yesterday.
Tony,
Yeah,
I tried
most-
Foster's many times.
Most of it is, you know, very close to water anyway. It's rubbish.
The guy has
They
something
don't-
to celebrate. Let him.
They don't make beer like in Britain and Europe.
In Great Britain.
No, it's just Britain.
Yeah, there's nothing great about
Nothing
it.
great anymore.
Now we got now we got our new Prime Minister Hunt in. Oh, sorry, he's acting Prime Minister. No, not quite. No.
He will be the next preamp, trust me.
No,
Trust him, brother.
Well, only if they do it without a vote. That's feasible.
I don't think that Liz Truss is going to be in power for too long, unfortunately. In history, and sorry to say, I like to see you know, women in power, but unfortunately, politics is a different playing game. It's not that they crap, but they don't even have the opportunity to build up the kind of power that men. Anyway, it's a long story.
Yeah, but she's had the opportunity to really cock things up. She has.
Yeah, they fucked up big time. Even worse than not Margaret Thatcher. What was the other one? God.
Theresa May was the
Theresa
last
May.
one. And she wasn't so bad. It was a really bad time basically to
yeah.
be the PM at that time. She wasn't quite strong enough really, but she wasn't bad. Not like Truss is.
Don't even get me.
You can't switch on the news at the moment about stuff about Truss and Mr. Hunt. Got to get that name right.
Hi everyone, is anyone hear me?
Hello,
Yes,
we
I
can hear
hear
you
you.
clearly.
Oh, sorry, I thought, I tried to say hello yesterday as well because I just joined you. What
Hello,
an
Javed.
amazing community you are, to be honest. I've never seen the way you explain everything yesterday. Unfortunately, I couldn't join today because I am a cab driver. I'm working, and while I'm driving, I just try to, understand, and I will start my trading hopefully 2 weeks time.
Thank you so much for the kind
so-
words.
Yeah, no, it is. I know the market, I know the everything, but the way accidentally last week I just was on YouTube and I saw you, and
You said
on
like,
the
oh, what a
same day-
handsome guy.
Yeah, you are.
No, I didn't have my camera on, Thomas.
Being a cab driver, you should be well suited because everybody knows cab drivers know everything about everything.
And as soon as I saw that, it is mind blowing. And I thought I'll have to join you, although I am going to start my trading like 2 weeks time. and I just jump in and joined you. And thank you for the lady. She helped me out, right? And what's her name?
Sophie.
Sophie.
Sophie, yes, Sophie, yeah. And
You're welcome. Thank
yeah,
you. You're
very, very. She was
What
really
did you do,
helpful.
Sophie?
Yeah, thank you, Sophie. Sophie helped me out as well. Thank you,
Yeah, Sophie can help you. All the new members.
Yeah, and she's amazing.
Everyone's ringing Sophie later.
All right, so.
Why are you making that face, Thomas?
And don't forget B as well. She's ready to help at any day and any hour of the day. Send me a message if you sign up and you get the private link, the private phone number for B.
It was Sophie so nice. She even rang me up one night at some point.
What?
Completely accidental.
Thank you, guys. Really, I'm really so shy now. I don't know what to say, but thank you. I'm glad to help you. I'm always here to help. That's what I learned in this community. To always
I
help.
have just one question.
Yes. To me.
I'll have a question. I did share my trial.
Javed, sorry to interrupt, but your line is breaking up and we cannot hear you properly. Javed.
I am a scalper. Challenge point. I just start making. All right. Okay. What I'll do? I'm just going to here.
I do apologize. I do apologize. It's the line is absolutely bad. It's lagging and delaying.
He's driving through an area with no internet.
Yeah,
No
but you
telephone.
can still text us anytime, so we can figure out what's the question, what's the answer that you need. And for Alan, I'm so sorry. You know, my phone is broken. One day, I don't know how it happened. I just found my phone ringing, and that was so embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. That's no problem. I knew it was a mistake. It's okay. No problem.
You made Alan's day.
Now you have to call everyone Sophie.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to make my day.
Oi, 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 oi. Behave, guys. Sophie is, you know, it's not everyone's Sophie. It's not that Sophie. There's only one Sophie. Treat her nice.
It's only one Sophie. With issue hours. The one and only.
The one and only. Alright, ladies. We have 13 minutes until the New York Stock Exchange Open, where we might see some good entry opportunities. What do you think? Shall we wait? Shall we continue the stream?
Oh yeah, this is good. I don't get to join this much these days. I'm enjoying the company.
Because you're always on vacation, right?
Exactly.
That's disturbing. Philip is on vacation every single month. Bali, Bruges, all countries with starting with a B.
That's funny.
Bruma.
It was Nice. I was in Nice just.
Bernice.
It was Nice. I was in Nice just.
Bernice.
Bernice. I have some feeling we reach gold second entry level when New York is opening, or we falling direct.
It's possible.
It's hitting all the time the 50-moving average on the lower time frame.
Let's quickly recap what we discussed at the beginning of the stream. We always start the analysis with macroeconomics, with fundamentals. Yesterday we had some of the big investment banks reported their earnings, which was actually better than expected, but not because of the investment banking arm of the business, such as Goldman Sachs. That was quite disappointing, but because of the higher interest rate environment, they managed to, add some good in line with expectation earnings, and they increased the earnings per share just to satisfy all the investors. But after post-market, other financials reported as well, and there was some earning calls, and even though the earnings per share was okay, the revenue was okay, but the outlook that they pictured in the coming months and coming 1 or 2 years was quite gloomy and doomy. Yeah, it was doomy. It's quite bad. And this has led into a sell-off in the equities market. Sorry, the futures market, not cash equities. And looking at the equity index futures, which is 24 hours, so it's a good indicator. It's a leading indicator about what can we expect at the New York Stock Exchange market open. You can clearly see that everything is red, which means that the market is listening to what investors heard at the earnings call. And what I'm expecting at the New York Stock Exchange open is a little push to the upwards, but then we're going to have some other earnings reported during the New York Stock Exchange open session, and then a continuation downwards. So, and gold and US 30 and even Nasdaq likes to move together or in tandem recently. Well, actually this year, everything just a clear sell. So just waiting for the new sell opportunity. And looking at a chart that lines up with Raul's analysis, that gold sell at 1640, 1639. The first sell zone, obviously we could come a little bit higher. And US 30, I think it's an easier to decide because it's already broke. It's in a reversal pattern. So I'm expecting to sell at around 30,600. Alpha out.
Alpha out.
Daily Dosage says that this stream is so late, New York has opened. Maybe the deli and the grocery store opened, but not the New York Stock Exchange. In my time, I'm just looking at Bloomberg right now. Daily Dosage, that New York is 9:21. The local time. It's on the left, top left corner. And guess what? Stock Exchange. Have a look. Just Google it. What time is the New York Stock Exchange opens?
9:30.
Is it? Oh my God! How is that possible? How is that possible? And I'm looking at the international clock. That can't be wrong, can it be? Maybe he's too early for tomorrow then.
That might be it. Yeah. I'm gonna make some lunch.
What do you have for lunch?
Not really sure.
Baxter's soup and haggis.
Yeah, that's all.
I smell haggis.
What have I got? Looking in my fridge.
Some black sausage.
I've got some sausage. Yeah, I've got some sausage.
Sausage.
Sausage. That's how my wife calls it. She says sausage.
Yeah. I was in a restaurant a few years ago, and next to me there was two black girls. Actually, one of them I went to uni with, and it was an Italian restaurant, but she ordered the sausage pappardelle in a really Frenchish way, like, oh, I had the sausage. Why don't you order a glass of Sauvignon Black with that, or Pinot Gringo?
Gas prices fall down heavily.
US?
Natural gas.
Temporarily. Weather is, it's good. It's not even heating season yet. And Duncan Avanti, your USD Swiss franc position is now turning into profit.
Yields are dropping.
Yields are dropping. Gold will go up to Raul's
Yep.
point 39.40, whatever, and US franc will go down to the point where we talk about and then kick up again. So you can place a buy at that point when the gold start to fall down.
I said to Don Canati, just do it. It's on his t-shirt.
Yes.
But I agree, Thomas, we can go up to 40 also. We have some imbalance. It dropped too hard.
I like those t-shirts with some quotes on it. So my t-shirt in the morning depends on my mood.
I have one with just chill. And the other one I can say on
I have another one that says cold-blooded.
I've also one with Alpha FX.
Well, your t-shirts, they're not like the guy in Notting Hill, are they? Have you seen the film?
No.
Okay.
That's more modern.
No, but anyway, they had various things written on them.
Okay, no, I don't think so.
Quite rude.
Yeah, I have one is rude, the rest is okay.
You are right.
Equity futures is going lower and lower, getting more red and red. Redder and redder, or more red and red? I don't know which one is the correct. Treasury investors looking for deeper sell-off today. Oh, Fed speak and supply are on the minds of Treasury investors today as oversold conditions linger. Bond traders will probably continue to sell on signs of strength today. Ooh. Very exciting. I'm gonna be waiting for the Bloomberg lady to call me. I'm trying to negotiate a cheaper price because Bloomberg doesn't really add any value to spot trading.
You just dropped a picture of the new promotional clothing wear from Alpha FX in the Discord group chat.
Let me see it.
We can all be wearing them this time next week.
Triple your money.
He's so
Very
handy
good.
with his computer.
I like it. Triple your money. The alpha. I would appreciate an alpha logo behind as a transparent. Triple your money. Sophie, did you block someone today on Discord? Or ban someone?
Me? No, not yet.
Oh,
I'm waiting
someone-
for spammers.
No. Well, that was someone else, but in the public chat.
No, not me. It wasn't me.
Alright, ladies, we have 45 seconds until New York Stock Exchange open. "21 seconds.
Oh, now I'm nervous.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ding, 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 ding. Daily Dosage says it's already open, but he is a freaking idiot because he doesn't know when the New York Stock Exchange opens.
He forgot to move his clock 1 hour summertime.
Yeah, some people cannot read the regular clock, they just watch the digital one. So let's see how the market is opening, and then we might have some opportunity to enter. But right now, it would be suicide. As expected, stocks are pumping up. Stocks are pumping up as expected, coming really nicely closely to our entry level.
Very nice. Ding, ding, ding.
Let's have a look in the equity futures market quickly, see if anything changed at all. Yep, it's looking a bit better. It's bumping up. We'll be looking for reversal at the marked areas. Miraz Lama says, but gold is still dumping? No, just wait. Be patient. Okay, US 30 we have a crossing. We set the alert and now it's coming back to the sell zone. So I'm waiting for the retest of this red rectangle or red box. That is going to be the DAS sell zone. If it goes anything above the daily pivot, I will be pulling out and looking for other opportunities to enter, but if it goes above the pre-market high right here, that invalidates the whole setup. US NAS is already selling off, so focus on NAS. Hold on. US 30, I think we will see some weakness soon. NAS is already selling off. Let's quickly jump onto NAS, guys. Quickly to NAS, quickly to NAS. Okay. NAS. US 30 is looking better because at least we have a sell zone. But Nasdaq, it's too far away from the pivot and it's like a triple bottom. Nas is too risky. Going back to US 30.
Yes,
Sorry.
thanks.
Sorry, I thought I see something, but I clearly didn't.
No, US side's pushing up.
Okay. Alright. Here we go.
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? Let's wait. Let's wait. But I will give us the sign when we can start selling. Alright? That's your job today.
For what?
US 30
Gold or
and gold.
I'm selling US 30 now.
You selling US 30 now? I need to join them, brother. We don't leave anyone behind. But I'm only going to jump in with one lot. I'm only going to jump in with one standard lot.
No,
so I
I'm
can
waiting.
afford to have a wider stop loss.
Let's see.
Let's see. So we are just at the daily pivot, and our own photographer Philip started selling.
Yeah, it's bouncing off that 35.85 point. So I quite like it. So we'll see.
It's a beautiful W pattern. If you look right here, amazingly beautiful. Lines up with the trend. Boom. At least in theory. Quick look at the equity futures. Oh, now it's turning a little bit bullish. Nothing to be afraid of. Let's look for sells because it is in the sell zone now. Stop loss at yesterday's close. We're going to continue to target 29,700. It's time to sell US 30.
That 3600 was the level he was guessing.
30,600, yeah.
Yeah,
so
I think it's sell.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Aussie Trader says that Netflix just posted a big gain, hence US 30 is bumping. Yeah, but have a look on the loss that US on Netflix posted in the previous quarters. It could be, I'm not saying it's not, but Netflix, it's quite new for me. Gustavo Prado is asking, is he buying or selling gold? Nothing, I'm not looking at gold right now because it's not in the sell zone, as it marked on the chart. And it says, waiting for more sell entries. Oh, US 30 is bumping up.
Time.
Okay, now it touched the pivot. Let's see. Is it the pivot going to hold? I entered into another sell on the pivot. A little bit lower than the pivot.
Perfectly.
Yes.
There it's dropping.
Yeah.
Set and forget. Double your money with the Alpha FX. Yalla.
Dropping. Oh, someone's tired.
Get used to it, Thomas, when the baby is coming.
Don't mention.
It's done. Are we in a kind of
Oh my
bearish
god, both
flag for
positions
gold?
are in profit right now on US 30. The dirty
Yeah.
30 is not that dirty anymore, is it? For now.
Playing,
Actually, I
playing
quite
nice
enjoy
there.
playing with, you know, the dirty game.
Was gold in a kind of a bearish flag? Or I'm just looking...
I feel that gold wants to come a little bit higher.
37.98. Oh, 1638. That's it.
Yeah, let's see if we can get up to the.
Shizzle dizzle. Why is US 30 pumping up? I want to double my money today. Oh, now it's back in profit. Oh my god. Oh, not again today. Very nice. Very nice.
It has a direct relation with you talking Thomas. You talk and false. Yes, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Falling nicely.
Oh, great.
Very nice. We're not out of the woods yet, so we're safe for now because it's dropping. Let's see how many new subscribers. Guys, we have only there's only 70 likes away from 400 on YouTube. If there's 400 of you watching the stream, show some respect and press the like button, please. And plus, if you want US 30 to drop, hit the like, because there is a proven, scientifically proven by British scientists, there's a direct correlation between the number of likes on my YouTube stream and US 30 or NASDAQ dropping. The higher the likes, the lower it will drop.
Yep. Can we call US 30 a sniper entry?
Can we
already?
call US 30 what?
A sniper entry?
We can call it a sniper entry, sir. That is beautiful entry, and this is live.
Yep, that's
Boom.
a sniper entry. Boom!
Very nice.
So Alexander
very.
Booker is asking, new to the stream, why sell when it pumps at open? That's exactly why we're selling. But we meet the macroeconomic analysis. Alright, it's a bit long to explain because I do this every single day. We did in morning briefing, but macroeconomics pointing to downward direction. The earnings yesterday posted by Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, blah blah blah, all the big investment banks were okay, good earnings per share, good revenue, but actually you need to look into what the revenue consists of. Was it the investment banking part, or because the high interest rate environment? It's, you know, financials are profitable because of high interest rate, but if investment banking and trading is losing, then it's not really good. And later that was confirmed at the earnings call by these big banks that the outlook for the near-term future is not looking good, which painted the doomy day for today. And, you know, stock market started to sell off early this morning, and we catched. You saw on the screen that we have, I have 3 entries. And if I go back into trading view, you can see that yesterday we cashed the drop and it broke the market structure, broke the trend line. So the technicals also point into the direction that what I built up with my macroeconomic analysis to sell the shit out of US stocks. That's why I'm selling US 30. Boom.
Very nice.
Theophilus is asking, where do you get all this stuff? Let me show you. I did study, so I'm a trained economist. I have a degree and masters in economics and finance. And I worked for banks, worked for hedge funds, I worked actual trading floor, US equities, cash equities, and fixed income, which is the bond desk. I used to study in London, worked in London, worked in risk management as well, got my diploma and finance certificates. Not CFA qualified, I only did CFA level 2. But yeah, that's where I get all this stuff. Boom.
Big drop.
Gold is looking to sell now, people say.
No,
it already did.
And you didn't tell us, Rahul. Rahul.
I mentioned about it's a little bit under. What is it? 4 or 5 pips under my useful entry. But we're not out of
Look at that big ass wick on US 30. Absolutely
nice. Yep, it's running nicely.
I just went through to the kitchen and came back and saw the drop. That's lovely.
Very nice. You can double your money with the Alpha FX.
So
it's
my
standard
Nepal, in fact. My entry was okay. It wasn't quite the sniper you put in, but it's doing all right.
So Ivan is asking, how old are you? Well, I'm old enough to trade, not old enough to know everything. That's how old I am. CryptoZack is asking, do you teach how to trade fundamentally on your course in terms of long-term trading, holding? That's investment. I'm day trading and not investing in long-term, so there's two different things, and I don't teach long-term. So mainly on intraday, building up the strategy, looking at the market in the morning, and looking for entries, such as this one right now you see online. So Barak is asking, what do I get in the membership? You get a Happy Meal, you get Sophie's and B's private phone number, you get morning daily briefings where I talk about macro shit and economics, translating into actual viable trading setups. And you get a Happy Meal as well.
Happy
Meal. And a great community.
And a great community, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're paying for, the community.
The banter. You can't put a price on the banter.
Absolutely, that's priceless. And you get to see Phil's photos. He's one of the most talented
photographers.
Urban landscape photographer.
That's the one.
What's your website?
philipstewart.net.
Did I? Hold on. I tried to type it in. philipstewart.net.
One L in Philip and Stewart's Stewart. Is that what you've got?
philipstewart.net.
No, Stewart, Stew. not UAR.
The proper Scottish way now.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Fucking hell. Going back to US 30. Look at that big ass wick. So what is it, Philip?
Philip Stewart, but it's STEW. No, take that U away. That's it.
The E.
EW.
Ah, Stewart.
That's
Jesus freaking Christ. So that's Philip Stewart. You can buy his gallery and prints. You can buy the prints. He has services, one of the best services you can get in photography. And unbelievable. Look at this artwork. He does all kind of stuff. Photographing your kitchen, your fireplace, and he has an awesome bedroom. Wow. Landscape photography is absolutely beautiful. I would love to look at it longer, but look at the freaking US 30. Our entry was a freaking
I'm tempted to take profits here.
That is unbelievable.
Take profit when you're happy, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, let's close this down. I'm happy
Simple
with
as
these.
it. But gold is also heading the right direction again.
Nice.
Aye.
What a day. 5% today, guys. Thank you. That's brilliant.
Yep. 100 pips. No more.
Okay, one position closed already, so booked in 1500. Just in one single position. Look at NAS. It's oh my god. How many times I told you can double your money?
Ah, there she is. There's my wife. I've not seen her today.
Hello, Philip's wife. Nice to meet you.
You're not on the speaker.
Say hi.
Hi.
There we go.
Hi, Philip's wife. We saw lovely pictures about you in Bruges and Bali.
Oh yeah.
Not Bali, Seychelles.
Seychelles.
Seychelles, yeah. I love the bikini photos. Oh my god, they were unbelievable.
Right, I'll mute just now.
That's better. That's better.
Yeah. We don't want to hear how your wife going to slap you.
We all know what a lech old Thomas is, so you better keep mute it.
Okay. I closed in the second US 30 position as well. Happy with the profit for today. And I'm still selling US 100 Nasdaq. And gold, I did miss the entry. I didn't trade that, but I'm still holding for a week with 1900 pips. Ah, guys, was it a good day? Who made money today?
I am. A really good day.
Amazing day.
Man, I did money. I missed it this morning because I was a job, but now I took a buy on US 30 and then I took a sell with you and I'm done for the day.
Albert, very nice to hear you. Very good.
Sorry, because I'm really busy with my business and I cannot trade much. But it's going to, at the moment it's a nice week. I'm 5,000 up, then it's fine.
5,000 Indian
rupees.
Rupees. Dollars. Wow. Somebody made 2K today this morning with just the morning trades. It's a good week for the alphas.
Yep.
Yeah, I did today with the buy and the sell now on the US 30. I did 16,000. I think 1,600. That did not bad. I'm happy, and I risked just $500 per trade. I mean, I was not over leveraged, and that's good.
Yeah, well done. Are you happy with the Alpha FX services?
Yeah, no, I'm watching you every day, but I cannot follow you a lot because, as I said, I'm really busy. And last week I had a really nice 3K gold trade with you. I took the same trade like you, but this week I'm really busy. I cannot join at the morning briefing, and then I
But you still made money.
Yes, I'm missing a lot of money on the table.
No, you made 5 grand in 1 week. It's good.
Yeah, but it's just this week I'm very busy because it's end of trimester
Q3.
here, and I have to close all the number of my business to pay taxes. It's not happy to do, but we have to. And I'm going to finish between today and tomorrow, and then I will be every day on your morning briefings, and I will take the trades like you. And of course, I'm gonna learn more from you because you are doing crazy lately. Oh, it's crazy, man. You're doing crazy.
Crazy early.
No, crazy good.
Oh, crazy good. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, Tamas. Yeah, Tamas. It's my first day as well, mate. I just wanted to say thank you. It's been amazing. I've made a bit of money today as well.
Yeah,
thank you to Sarah as well for her guidance. You guys are. I'm excited, man. If this is like this every day, then wow.
Who's Sarah?
I'm excited.
Since I joined you did crazy. I mean,
Who's Sarah?
I think
Whoever that lady was earlier on.
One trade that you took on US30 by
Oh, Sophie.
totally into do the open market, and you took a buy when it was a sell. It's the only trade I saw you losing since I joined you, I think.
Awesome.
Well, I'm very happy to be here.
I have to highlight that it's not every day like this. I take losses as well, but the thing is that since the market fundamentals are changing and the global world is reorganizing because of the war, inflation, monetary policy, it was flat for 10 years, for 14 years since the financial crisis. And now is the time of the macro traders who understands economics. We're not always right. It's bullshit. I take losses as well, but the power of fundamentals and the consistency, the morning analysis I deliver every single morning when I put the work in, the consistency translated into technical analysis, that's the power you see every single day. And I'm confident that as the world is changing, as everyone else is struggling to find the direction, if someone understands economics just a little bit and look behind the lines, read between the lines, you can make money.
If you allow me, I want to add one thing because it's where I fail, and it's the most important thing. I used to fail some days in risk management, and that's the worst thing you can do. My win rate is around 60%, and since I following a really strictly rule of 1 free TP and always risking the same money, I'm profitable. I mean, I may lose 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades in a row. I win 1, I'm at BA. Then I win another one, and I'm in earnings. I mean, risk management, it's the most important thing for me, and it's the thing I sometimes fail because I get crazy and then I over leverage.
But that took you some time to figure it out, so.
Sorry, financial knowledge, it's something that I'm learning with you, and I think it's a key factor to be success in this factory. I'm happy. Thank you for letting me talk.
Welcome home, Albert. You finally arrived to your destination.
Can I say one more thing that you will love about it? Do you know where I come from? How I discovered you?
Italy.
OnlyFans?
No,
Italy.
No, in another FOREX group.
Where?
Imagine.
The cartel. Gold cartel.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah.
I discovered it. I have to say that Masood never talk shit about you. I have to say that. The other one, I don't remember the name. Sometimes I started to do, and I get angry with him because I told him that's not the way to be a good trader. But Masood, I have to say, I left that group. I'm not in the group anymore because that strategy is crazy. Don't wear noise. But I have to say, Masood never said anything wrong. But the strategy, it's crazy. It's crazy because you win 90% of the times, but you lose one and you have lost all. I mean,
That's not a good deal, is it?
no, it's not. It's not. And you get crazy and you lose the correct way of trading. I mean, before joining them, I was very strict with my entries, with my stop loss, with my take profit, and I lost my mind with them. And now it's been really hard to recover that. You know, to train again my head to do the things with some strategy. I mean, with some safe strategy. I mean, you can always lose a trade, but you cannot lose 80% of your profits or 80% of your capital in just one trade. That's
what even 5 losing trades should not affect your overall profitability and your trading capital. That's my rule. But anyway, overall, the conclusion, are you happy here?
I'm happy. I'm really happy, and I'm looking forward to be able to follow your morning briefings and to be able to have some calm in the morning to take notes and to learn about your financial and your...
I have a question for Albert.
What can I say? Yep. Go on, Kenneth.
Yeah. How is it possible?
Thank you very much.
I have a question for you, Albert.
Tell me.
How is it possible that you can win 90% and still lose all of the money over one trade?
No stop loss.
Because we don't use a stop loss. Sorry, they don't lose a stop loss. I'm not with them. sorry, it's very important for me. I mean, you get in drawdown, you get in drawdown, and then the prices most of times come back. And when you have an 80% of your trades, of your open trades in profit, you close all of them and you have overall profit. I have my FX books record when I was with them, and my win rate is 90%. 90% exactly. My profit factor was 9.8 or something like that, until I lost one trade. Then all went to the trash. All. I mean, because you can be in 10, 15, 20% of drawdown. 30%. I think it was my biggest drawdown, and that's crazy. You cannot be in a 50% of drawdown.
Albert, thank you so much for sharing your experience. I think this is the time when I have to say that, you know, that's enough to talk about the other groups. We can focus on our weaknesses and strengths. I'm happy to do that, but maybe it's not the best channel because other people who don't understand who we're talking about and why, let's not, you know, people can find out themselves whether it's worth it or not to join another group. I'm not here to hammer everyone's reputation. It's not that kind of channel. But I'm happy that you're happy with the Alpha community and you find yourself, you know, in a good place. And if Albert is happy, then I'm happy as well. So thank you for the good words.
But in the general, the math is easy. If you have 90% profit and you keep your risk management on 1%, then you overall have 80% profit.
No, you cannot do that. I mean, because you average your entries.
But it's just the strategy is the based on if you should put a stop loss, is your win ratio lower?
Yeah, of course, a lot of lower.
Okay. No, then it's not simple math.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
As you know, I love risk management.
I know you love risk management, but quickly before I sign off, let's have a look on a final look on the chart, because when I'm gone, you will be still trading and looking at the chart for 8 hours. I know who you are.
I'm gone. No.
Yes, we had a nice drop. That confirmed that yes, that was a beautiful entry. So what could happen next is, because you know New York is still open. New York session is still open and wide. We could have another retest because it's only the 30-minute candle that closed, and we had a big ass wick. I mean, look at this wick. That's going to be filled. So if you haven't closed profit, or if you didn't take any partials, be ready that price is going to come back to lick, to massage that big wick and the daily pivot, which, you know, retracement is only another opportunity to re-enter, so nothing to be afraid of. Be ready for another retracement, and then boom, you can sell again. This is not financial advice. It could wipe easily through, penetrate through, I don't know. I'm only just drawing lines and talk about the economics. But the highest potential today is that we're going to have this wick filled. Price comes back up here, and then boom, you can sell again. That's for US 30. So look for sells. On gold,
To show the other chart.
oh, sorry. Let me show you again. So this wick is gonna get filled. Price comes back to retest, and boom, keep selling. Maybe, I don't know. And gold. Gold is a little bit tricky today. It looks like US 30 is paying for the bills. I was waiting for a more decent pullback, but it looks like it's just going to melt. It's a shit itself. So I'm still waiting for a pullback, but I'm not gonna trade. I'm tired. We made enough money this morning, haven't we?
Okay,
So,
I thought you entered this morning.
yeah, but I closed it already.
Oh, okay.
Okay. On US 30,
I'm
you
still
see that.
open.
Are you open for business? US 30 is, as promised or as mentioned, is now filling up this wick right here that goes by the past 30-minute candle. And when the new hourly candle just opened, let's see. Okay, so maybe price is going to come a little bit higher, but you know, look for sells and look for the news, because we are still in the earnings season. Anything is possible, guys. Thank you so much for watching the stream. See you all tomorrow, 8 a.m. in the morning, team, for the morning briefing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Thomas.
Bye-bye.
Double your money.
Thank you, mate.
Bye-bye.
Awesome show.
People of YouTube, if you wish to join to receive daily macroeconomic analysis translated into viable trading strategies, technical analysis, signals, whatever it is, there's still a few memberships available. Yesterday I froze it down, as it didn't change, but it's going to move down. There's only 3 memberships available. If you look at the YouTube chat right now, I'm posting the link on where to join the Alpha FX community. If you're interested to join, grab the last few memberships, because I will close it down as only a few members allowed to join each month, 10 to 15 members. Once it's gone for until November. So hopefully see you on the other side. This is the Alpha FX.
It's all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.